I'm a big believer in rewarding your own effort. And today, I dropped Zoe off to school, and I'm here in a coffee shop by the beach. I'll show you that in a minute. But my reward is, and I'm on a health and fitness kick. This is my reward. This beautiful breakfast, actually. So it's part of my health kick thing, and the reason why I'm on a health kick, partly because I want to be, is because I decided I wanted to be, and then I put a giant end goal, which is in the middle of October, where I'm doing a health talk about how to get fit and healthy on a cruise ship. Not how to get fit and healthy on a cruise ship, but the talk is on a cruise ship, and it's about how to get fit and healthy. And anyway, so I figure it's probably a good idea that I'm reasonably fit and healthy by the time I get to the cruise ship, or else it's going to look incongruous and idiotic, and I'm going to be pretty embarrassed. So, mindset of victory. This is where protein reward is. The reward part is, there's a gym in my condo, so I could just go down to the gym and pedal on a bicycle for a bit, but I only live a few minutes away from the beach, so I decided I would cycle down to the beach and cycle along the beach all the way to here. Actually, after I drop Zoe off, I just continue going. So I drop her off to play school, and then I come here. And so I'm rewarding it. And look, there's a reason for this. One of the reasons is a number of years ago, I made a to-do list. And on that to-do list, I found myself not following the order of the to-do list. And I was like, okay, why? And so I thought, highest priority stuff, most urgent, Eisenhower grid, importance, urgency, and less important, 1, 2, 3, 4, work on quadrant 1, try and spend most time in quadrant 2, got it. But nope, still didn't do it. Still was doing stuff all over the list in different ways. And I went, okay, well, what about money? Is it about money? And then I had 2 columns, one for money. If I do this, I will be paid, like send an invoice. Or if I do this, it will generate future payment, definitely. And if I do this, it'll generate future payment, possibly, like marketing. So I had that, and I marked them all, and went, okay, let's try this. And I did what I was doing, and I found myself not following that either. And I was like, okay, what is it? And then I made a column for fun. What do I regard as fun? I listed things from 1 to 5 as to which was fun. And I found myself, that was it. I was doing the stuff that I found fun. Now, does that mean that I'm not disciplined and I just want to go do the fun stuff and ignore all the other stuff? Yes, but also, no, I do want to do stuff that's enjoyable. So how do I make it enjoyable? Well, I make it enjoyable. Better eat this soon before it gets cold and not enjoyable. I make it enjoyable by giving myself rewards that I want and then placing them far enough away that I have to do what I need to do to get there. And that's when people are talking about goal setting and being clear about your purpose, your mission, or whatever it is you need to do. And the thing is, a lot of people don't know what their mission is, don't know what their purpose is, but long term, what's the big goal, and sort of get stuck in the fact that there's this only one mission and one purpose. That's not true. I believe this. You have lots of missions and purposes, lots of reasons for you to be here. But what is the one that you're working on for the next, 1 to 3 years? Short enough that, this is something. And if you want to keep going, you can. And if you don't, you can do something else. So what's your 1 to 3 year mission? It's like a mission. You're going on a mission, you come back, and then you get a new mission. So for this, it was making it far enough away that I had a mission to be able to get there. And in doing that, I was solving the challenge that I needed to solve. The other thing, of course, which is fantastically helpful, is surrounding yourself with other people who are on a similar journey and that are slightly further ahead, but also some that you can share the growth journey with. And that's going to make it better. If you've ever traveled around the world and traveled to places, it's pretty cool to travel by yourself because you learn a lot about yourself, but it's so much more fun to travel with somebody that you really love and will be in your life for years to come, because that travel experience will always be something you end up talking about in dinner parties in 20 years' time, sort of thing. So that's how it happens. So doing it with somebody else or a group of people, some of them you may not, see again after a while, but just doing it with those other people is just makes it so much more memorable, meaningful, and fun. You grow together. You see others grow. You help each other on the journey, and that sort of brings you closer together. So anyway, that's a big reward. Maybe you can have a travel reward. So one of ours is also this cruise in October. And I'm speaking on the cruise, but Lydia and I get to go and enjoy it from Singapore to Sydney. And we are really enjoying that one. And that requires me to get a whole bunch of stuff done to enable 2 weeks off. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So structuring it out. So one of the reasons why I'm here in this coffee shop is today I just came back from a conference, and what I like to do after the conference is go through what are some of the things that I learned from the various speakers at the conference, and what do I want to be implementing over the next 30 days. And so really target to start implementing in the next 30 days. Otherwise, the conference is fun, but a big waste of time. Anyway, and then have a reward at the end. Okay. Speak with you soon. Got to eat this before the eggs get cold.
I learned something.